Hi folks, this is all the fruit, and here I'm at the exotic garden of Etsi. I still don't know how to pronounce this village. Well, it's supposed to be one of the best preserved villages in all the Cote Azur, and it is supposed to be totally the one with the best view. They say on good days you can see Sardinia from here. Well, the people around here are almost funnier than the cacti. Some complained that this is neither exotic nor a garden and too expensive. At the entrance they denied me entrance without a t-shirt. Before I entered, some old guy said it's very cold, so I offered him my t-shirt over his woolen sweater, but he refused. Well, anyways, we are a fruit foraging channel, not a funny jokes channel, unfortunately. So the exotic garden, there are actually two of those exotic cactus gardens around here. The more famous one is in Monaco, and is also specialized in cacti, but the same guy that made the Monaco garden also made the one in Etsi. I'm gonna call the town Etsi from now on. And while the Monaco garden is closed for a couple years now, this one is still open. Let's see if the German students are right and it's neither exotic nor a garden nor worth the entrance fee. Let's see, here we have the strange opancha, which I cannot place with those big, almost wavy nopales. Unfortunately, they have no names here. Seems to be something, well, maybe some hybrid of Ficus indica and Dileni or vulgaris. Very interesting plant. Would really like to know what it is. Some huge aloes. I learned that not all aloes have healthy juice. Actually, some of them will hurt you really bad. This one seems to be one of those that will hurt you really bad. Here another Pletopanchia, something of the vulgaris group. All those Pletopanchias have edible fruits, but in some species they will be just tough, sour and slimy and nothing special. A grass tree. I'm sure the sign once said grass tree, but they removed it. Folks, know your agaves from your aloes, from your yuccas. All three are kind of edible, but in none of them is the edibility the main thing. In the aloe with the red flowers, it's the medicinal purposes. In the agave, well, it's the alcohol production and the fiber production. And in the yucca, nowadays it's mostly ornamental, although you can eat a lot of parts and you can also make it into soap. I don't know if this opancha is microdasis or something else, but right next to it is a nice treat, the blueberry cactus. Not a single ripe blueberry on it, but lots of buds, and at the left side 3 flowers. This barrel cacti, the fruits are also totally edible. Even the stem seems to be edible under certain circumstances, but actually the fruits are what you should eat, because you eat the stem, you kill the plant. I'm not gonna report the fruits because they already reprimanded me because of my t-shirt. Don't want them to call me a cactus fruit thief too. Here, by the way, a flowering yucca. You could totally eat those flowers. They are a bit bitter, but they seem to be totally edible. Yep. Here we have again our nice young and not so young citizens who are vandalizing the poor plants. Well, this one is gonna die soon. They flower only once and then die, but it's still not a nice thing to do. Very spiny agave. Don't even know which one it is, but don't get impaled on those things. Agave is actually just like cacti, can kill you. You don't believe me? Well, we've had to abandon some expeditions because guys fell into agaves. This is basically the only safe agave in the world, the spineless agave, agave attenuata. However, here, is this the real agave attenuata? Wait, this is another species, very similar to attenuata, but it's actually not spineless. It has spines at the edges, the big spine on the top. It's not gonna kill you, but it's gonna hurt you a little bit. What is this? I want names. I've never seen this one. Is this a closely related species or is this a hybrid? I've never seen something that looks like agave attenuata but is not spineless. Carpibrotus acinaciformis, the so-called fig of the Hottentots. It's not a fig, and I've read that the Hottentots are eating it, but despite it being incredibly invasive in the Mediterranean, I've never seen ripe edible fruits, only those green, well, bud-like, calyx-like, fruit-like structures. More agaves, more opanchas. This is not a cactus, just like at the bar down there, which is called Cactus Parrot, where they painted the spurge green. This is also a spurge and not a cactus. What do we have here? More grass trees. Oh yeah, barrel cactus. There are two edible parts to those fruits. The first one, the outer part, is kind of sour and slimy, but not too bad. And the inner part, the seeds, are of course packed full with fats and proteins. So good stuff to forage in the desert. And the good thing is, while the plant has spines, the fruits have no spines, and you can pull them out using the remnants of the flowers. You can forage a lot of those things, and they will give you not just the normal stuff a fruit will give you, but also the stuff a seed or a nut will give you. Another opancha here. You can eat the beautiful flowers. You can also eat the beautiful flowers of the barrel cacti back there. But the fruits are still too green, so I wouldn't eat them. Also the nopales, yeah, you could eat the two tiny nopales here on the left, the two young ones. You can even eat the center of an agave, but it's rich in oxalate and you need a lot of time to basically cook it. Another barrel cactus, old fruits and young flowers. They must be watering quite well here, because this is pretty much the first place on the whole Cote d'Azur which I've seen which doesn't experience an extreme water shortage. Some other aloe, some other platopancha. Here we have some nice mammillaria. Those have tiny fruits which you can also pull out and eat because they are spineless. I like mammillaria fruits. They will never fill you up, but they are a nice morsel. Here again, cactus. And then right next to the Zainfero cactus there is an opancha. This is not a cactus. Well, this one is, however. What have we got here? Oh, Celedropancha tunicata. This was one of the ones that can totally kill you. If I would touch it with a tiny little bit of force, I would almost be unable to remove my hand. This stuff has killed a lot of people in the desert. Fall into one such bush at 60 degrees centigrade or like 130 degrees in freedom units in the middle of nowhere with a lack of water and no friends around, you are gonna probably die. So stay away from cacti in survival situation, folks, if you don't know exactly what to do with them. I would know exactly what to do with this one in summer when it's full of fruits. Pancha robusta has giant cactus fruits. The mother-in-law cushion also has decent edible cactus fruit. No idea about this one, but I would like to try it once the fruits are ripe. It's of nice Picolandar cacti. If the botanic garden in Morocco, made by the same guy, also specialized in cacti, is so much better than this one, I'm even more sad I couldn't see it yet. Jardin Mediterranean. There's not a single Mediterranean species here except for the weeds, folks. This stuff is from America. This stuff is from Africa. America. Not even sure. I think Australia, America, Africa. What Mediterranean? Oh, look at that. There is the dwarf palm. Yes, it is truly Mediterranean. Okay, I'm taking everything back. There is one Mediterranean plant in the Mediterranean garden. I just saw another one. A strawberry tree. The fruits are tasty enough in autumn or late summer. The Washingtonia is also from America. Very tasty fruits and very tasty heart of palm. The jelly palm, I wonder where it's from. I always forget where it's from. Mutia capitate Americtus. So the jelly palm is also from America. Also very tasty fruits. I've never tasted the heart of palm. Here the strawberry tree. The fruits are not real strawberries, but they are soft, so soft and reddish, so they are called strawberries. The myrtle also produces edible fruits, but not this tiny stand specimen here. The silverberry also totally produces edible fruits, but its season here is in winter, and we have May. Cotinus conjugria, this is the stink bush. This is native to the Mediterranean. And here a myrtle, the wild big-leafed variety and the small ornamental variety. And of course rosemary. You can also eat it. It's toxic like most spices, but you use it in small amounts, you can eat it. Here the mastics, this is native to the Mediterranean. And this is the chewing gum, which has been masticated for thousands of years. Masticate is a fancy word for chew, which have been masticated for thousands of years throughout the old world. Flowering ash or mana ash, it must produce some sort of edible mana, but I don't know how it exactly produces it. Polypodium is a fern which produces a sweet substance which you can use to substitute sugar, but it's not commonly being done. Pittosporum is invasive. This is a native spurge, Euphorbia caracias, I think. What else do we have? Ivy over there. You can use ivy for soap or for catching fish. My Dixie Rect, have you ever used ivy to poison and catch fish? I would really like to know some first-hand experience on that. Well, what have we got here? A nice little watery cave. That's beautiful. A lot of ferns. In such places you usually find soft salad and veggie-like things to forage. But I don't see anything I would like to forage around here. Those flowering hanging plants here in the cave are actually cacti, believe it or not, and they grow only in the moistest and shadiest places. If you look at the flowers, those are cactus flowers, and if you look very closely you might even see areoles. And look at this beautiful stalactite. I wonder if it's 100% natural. It could be. And the nice tree fern here. Not native. And another tree fern. And the third one. And the giant taro, which is not so giant here, but still totally edible. Yeah, some nice additions. A small oasis in a cactus garden. A papyrus, no, not a papyrus, but a closely related Cyperus species. I forgot the name. Yeah, I confess. Yeah, so this part is not really cactusy. Yeah, it is more Mediterranean. There are a lot of exotic things in it, but also a lot of native things. A lot of Mediterranean myrtle. More stink bush over here. The stink bush, the stink is not so bad. It's actually a relative of the mango, and smells more or less like very smelly Indian mangoes. I like the smell. Well, some pine, Pinus nigra. This is more of a continentalish, sub-Mediterraneanish pine, not that suited for that climate. The native pines are the stone pines down there. Mahonia, probably Mahonia japonica or beali. This stuff is edible after heating. Chistus. Actually, right now, all those slopes should be covered with those beautiful pink and also sometimes white flowers. But the winter has been so dry that I haven't seen a single one in the wild. This watered bush here reminds me that this is what the whole region is supposed to look like in May, but it doesn't, unfortunately. Thyme, parsley, sage, rosemary and thyme. We have rosemary and thyme. Parsley, I guess I will not find around here, but sage, yeah, I should be able to find some sage. Let's see. Well, no sage, but another. This water. Wait, this water cannot be natural because we are here near the mountain top, so there cannot be that much water flowing here naturally. However, those holes and everything, those structures seem to be natural and not man-made. Maybe this is like a fossil cave, a cave which has lost its water millennia ago, but then they put some artificial water source here, and they are using the old karst features to make it look more natural. So basically the water features are natural, but the water isn't here. Yeah, they have done a lot of crazy, fancy, funny and interesting things here in this garden. I like it. I don't like that they don't like t-shirts, people without t-shirts, but the rest I like. Oh, I don't like the way this large nab is looking. This is hardly gonna produce any fruits. This one needs more water. Oh, stink bush. Oh yeah, it smells so nice, like pine and mango. A hawthorn. You can eat the young branches and the flowers and later the fruits. And actually around here there is a lot of Crategos azarolos, one of the biggest and tastiest hawthorns anywhere. Another large nub, but still without fruits. Well, oh, Choisia ternata, and this is even a named variety. This is a citrus relative, however the fruits are not edible. Yeah, is it in the Rutaceae? American, they don't say which family it is. It's a citrus relative but without edible fruits, but it's very ornamental. The fire thorn is also very ornamental. Well, not this one needs water, but it also has edible flowers and fruits. Here another native pistachio growing here as a wheat. This is the turpentine bush. Not as tasty as the mastics, but still has a ton of uses. What do we have here? Still no sage or parsley. Sure, I will find sage somewhere here. Oh, we are again in the cactus part. Let's see. More Pancha robusta, used as a guest book by vandals. But this one is gonna produce a lot of fruits this year at least. And this mellow, I don't even think it's native to the area. This is some mellow from even... Is this the Canary Islands mellow? Or maybe there is a similar species around here. It almost looks like it's wild, growing out of a tiny hole in the cliff. Well, have to be careful. The steps are still slippery. And my tactical Crocs, they are prone to slipping. A beautiful garden. I like it. The view is amazing. Shall I go and visit the Rothschild villa down there tomorrow? Maybe they're gonna share their riches with me. Let's see what else we have here. An oleaster and another strawberry tree down there. A Cameroon banana, which is not a true banana. Agaves being that well watered that they are even flowering. Here to the right, this is a true banana. This is most certainly a Orinoco banana. Let's see what we have here. Another nice olive. More thyme. More mastics. More different aloes. A really pink cactus of Pancha robusta. Nah, this is not a Pancha robusta. Pancha robusta was over there, and there is another one. Nah. Well, this thing is crazy, to be sure. Crazy color. But nope, this is not normal Pancha robusta. If this is maybe some crazy hybrid or mutation, okay, but not normal Pancha robusta. Wild leeks growing here in the ivy, you could eat those. What else have we got here? Oh, I once used to know this opancha with those flipper-like pads, but I forgot the name. Also look, another nice colorful opancha with reddish leaves. Yeah, here we have a lot more cactus fruits than in other areas. They are not in season, those are mostly remnants from last autumn, so they are not in the best shape, but still, since they are watering this place really well, Oh, wait, how far down can you? Espaces contemplatifs, so I guess they are the contemplative. The spaces for being quiet and thinking and meditating. Well, we are gonna go fruit stealing. But the blueberry cactus hasn't got a single fruit. What can we steal here at the meditation spaces? Not much actually. Beautiful garden, and how am I already at 20 minutes? This is such a tiny garden. I'll just continue talking. I like this place. Yeah, and if the sun comes up, I'll actually gonna stay here a little bit longer. It was too cold and rainy when I came up, but oh, I like it. Another opancha. You could eat the biggest of the fruits, but no, too many glockets. Fish hook barrel. This can give you food in many different ways. Yes, you can use some of the spines as fish hooks. You can eat the fruits, and actually it's one of the few cacti where you are supposed to be able to eat the stem. Also I've seen, oh, here another fish hook barrel, but this one is not doing well. Also I've seen Chinese on the internet barbecue whole mother-in-law cushions, but I don't know if they are universally edible. More mastics. Let's see, can we masticate something? Nope. Another artificial creek. Beautiful. Oh, down there they have nice sun chairs. Guess I'm gonna forage the stuff I brought here from Monton, from the bakeries and supermarkets of Monton. Oh, this is horrible bullshit here. The invasive Ailanthus. It looks beautiful, but they should remove it. I don't like this plant. Well, a big part of my job is killing this plant. And here another nice cistus. As I said, after a wetter winter, the hills here should be covered with pink and white cistus flowers. But now at least they are covered with yellow spurge flowers. This is the Mediterranean trio pancha. Also down there a bramble, which will produce blackberries in due time. Nice pineapple guava, Solfeggioas. Funny, don't even have flowers. They are flowering in most gardens right now, but not in this one. Also, why is this creek producing steam? Is it that warm? Oh, I want to know why this creek is producing steam. Nope, it's cold. Ah, the creek is not even producing the steam. The steam is a scam. It comes out of little, well, different faucets than the water. Around here, nothing more I can forage, I guess. Yeah, well, there are a lot other beautiful parts of the garden I can show you, but I think you got an idea, and 99% of you probably already clicked away. So, the exotic garden of Etsy in southern France. Yeah, totally fruit hunter approved. The view, totally fruit hunter approved. The fruit selection for stealing, totally fruit hunter approved. If you come to the Cote Azur, visit Etsy, visit the exotic garden, and of course stay tuned for a lot more fruit videos from the beautiful and totally subtropical areas of southern France.